fuck. It would be so hot to drive you home from a date and make you me off in the car. I'd love to send you inside your parents' house after making you swallow a full load from me.
He knew she was a child and liked it.
He knew he was a child and liked it. Mind you, this is a 26-year-old. And people are like, well, what kind of 26-year-old lives with their parents? Immigrants. A lot. I know girls in their 30s, they're not allowed to leave their parents' house. Even though they go to Miami and they be and fucking, they don't leave their parents' house until they're married.
I left at 24. My sister left at 32.
So, well, let's go to...
I was trying to understand why I was so apprehensive on going full on this whole stupid H3 shit. Why something just was nagging me about this whole thing about, as much as I can't stand fucking Hassan and all the shit that he pulls and how much of a cancer of a human being he is. I just can't give Ethan the biggest benefit of the doubt, and I'm not gonna I just can't give half a flying fuck about what's going on with this entire situation. Granted, I will always say this: the kids don't deserve what they got. I don't think the phone calls are relevant, and I don't think the phone calls are warranted. And of course, CPS shit was disgusting and horrible. But here's my thing: I've always said this. I feel for the kids. I struggle to feel for the adults in all this, because something it's just hard to feel people who don't learn their lessons on doing facts and thorough research. And this isn't just Ethan, it's all you streamers. I mean, Nux is one of the worst researchers I've ever seen in my life, yet he calls himself based. And he's baseless. It's insane. I've seen guys just constantly say a bunch of shit in statements that, if you take a second to look, aren't really true, or they're just not what you think they are. So let's get into this. All right, let's get into all of this. I have a lot to say on this, and it isn't going to be good stuff. So if you're an H3 fan or anything, the door's that way. I don't know why you were here to begin with. I never, ever wanted to market to these people. Also, if you are a Hassan fan, you already know to get the fuck out, because you are someone that I wouldn't trust at all, and you're a loser, and you need to get a job. Just letting y'all know that right now.
Destiny's...
So hold on, let me do this.
Was right. You and Gila deserve all the CPS calls for the dog shit eating claims and everything else. You deserve zero sympathy from anyone else on the internet when you're so quick to turn around and rely on the same snark shit that's been plaguing you for years as soon as you think it's beneficial. I hope your prior maid takes you for a millionaire lawsuit against you guys as well. So, that's the end of this entire saga, as it is now.
Yeah, for now.
Everyone set the bridges on fire, whatever it is. And, it feels like you feel some type of way, so I'll let you go first.
Context. You have to understand that's why I hate to agree with Destiny, and believe me, Destiny's a piece of shit. I have a short, by the way, that literally shows and documents how he basically, for all intents and purposes, essayed a girl on stream. She was unconscious. He touched her chest and all that shit. Very weird shit. Did that on stream, apparently. He admitted it in great detail. A few times, honestly. She corroborated it. And then he never outward apologized for it. He felt apparently great regret. I don't believe that at all. And, just wanted to say that he did that. And I have the short, so I could play it on this video while I'm doing this, so who knows. But yeah, just wanted to get that out the way. So, again, don't want to feel anything from Destiny, but I gotta say he's got points. Especially with the hypocrisy. You and your whole crew did no fact checking and just ran with that. With zero provocation or zero proof. Huh. That fucking sucks, huh?
Some type of way. Just the last part that he said, I'm like, oh shit, you had some people call on you and said some things that were not verified. CPS was on your kids with your kids about lies and stuff like that, and then you turn around and you do the same thing.
Yep. You're so mad at Bad Empanada, rightfully, by the way. And not to say they shouldn't be righteously mad. I'm just annoyed with the hypocrisy and the lack of self-awareness. You're mad. about what happened with that. And again, yeah, sure. You're mad at Denims. You're so angry at Denims, you're suing her for copyright infringement. Which is really just suing her because she fucking sat there and helped boost that misinformation. But look at you. I mean, fuck. Do you take any responsibility for what you just did here? You basically ran with something that basically isn't really true, and you just fucking ran with some bullshit. That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. He's been doing that.
Yep.
He did that to-
Yep. Yeah, he's been doing that. And he always does this. And then it's like, oh, but when it happens to you, we all gotta fucking act like and go crazy. And I get it. You know, some fucking self-righteous douchebag streamer fucking talking about, well, it doesn't matter. It's still wrong for what happened with them. I don't give a fuck. Guess what? Domino effect. Cause and effect. You do stupid shit like this, it leads to dumber shit. And as far as I'm fucking concerned, you ran with the crew of people that you agreed with because they did the same shit that you would do. Lie, slander, make shit up when you're righteously angry. And now look at you. You're still doing the same shit. Why? Because it's so fitting you're doing this right when Destiny's trying to build that bridge to you because fuck Hassan, or because you don't want to associate with him. I guess is the perfect way to go about it. By fucking basically believing anything that comes out about him. Yeah, way to show integrity there, bro. Terrible. I almost gave that motherfucker the benefit of the doubt. But once again, Ethan Klein proves that he doesn't learn anything. That he's just not a good person. It's not just that he's not a good person. His whole crew aren't great people. Oh, Olivia's not a good person, in my opinion. She's full of shit. Oh, and this sounds hurtful, but come on, dude. This is the second or third time I've seen her do shit like this. Where she'll believe the story and then try and play it up, despite not having anything. She also did that with a person she tried that they tried to dox on stream. Oh, wait till you see this shit.
Us when he said, "Oh no, you guys are exactly those people." Then after that, turns around and claims that he never watched a video of us.
Abba and Preach, these guys are idiots. Now, did anyone actually watch
You sure they're idiots? Because for idiots, they sure pegged your ass.
this Abba and Preach shit? They made a video defending fucking fresh and fit
Yeah, they have a lot of bad takes.
thing about Abba and Preach.
Oh, the irony of Dan saying anyone has bad takes is also stinging on me. Dan, the ever so beacon of fucking clarity. I cannot stand Dan. I want this to be one thing. If there's one person on H3H3 that I hate, it's Dan. I hate Dan. I don't like Dan. He sucks. He's a fucking energy killer. And you know what? I don't give a shit. Shut up, Dan. There needs to be a shut up, Dan button. God, I hate Dan. Of all that crew, I think AB's the only one I could stomach halfway. And even then, he does some shit that pisses me off. He called some dude racist for like no reason. But I think he apologized for it. So I think AB's genuinely a dude that I don't have an issue with. I'm not the rest of you motherfuckers, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at y'all real cross-eyed, side-eyed, and motherfucking Horus-eyed. Okay, maybe not Horus. Horus is a benevolent god, but still.
They don't know about me. I'm fucking insane. The first time they talked about me was
Oh, you're insane. Yes, that's a great fucking thing to do. Yes, the I'm insane brag. Yes, so is everyone. So is every fucking Puerto Rican chick that has a fucking... that has an anger issue. Yeah, everyone's insane.
defending Fresh and Fit. Okay, I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
I watched some of it, but it was upsetting, so I didn't watch it.
Even your team.
Of course, Hassan's literally right there when you say some shit like that, which is something Hassan would say. I didn't watch it, but it was pretty upsetting and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Fucking group of idiots, dude. Jesus Christ. That's who's going to save us. That's who's going to save the Middle East, y'all. Jesus Christ. Just hand it over to whoever has it, whatever. Just, who cares? At this fucking point.
Nobody in your team call you out of that.
Dan. What? Let's call out Dan. I don't give a fuck. Oh, never attacked the crew. Why not? They're just as culpable in this nonsense as you are. They're just as culpable. Why can't people call out Olivia? She's full of shit. Why can't people call out Dan? He's full of shit. All these dudes literally sit here, yes men your ass, and then they don't fucking call out your own bullshit enough. Yeah, they'll check you on the benign, like, you know, menial shit. But bro, when it comes to like large shit like fact checking, where the fuck does your crew make their money? You just throwing out money now for not fact checking shit, nigga? What the fuck?
For that. So the guys that are supposed to do the research don't do the research. Or
Preach is right. Where's the research? Where's the fact checking? Dude, Preach might have just like Preach is the best guy, man. That's why he's called Preach. Because someone has to say it.
They do the research, even worse. They don't say anything. They run with the narrative, and it's fine, and that's okay. And then we don't care.
Why? Because they hate the person.
Fuse and we
Right, because you hate the person. Exactly. Ethan does this a lot. Oh, you hate like I'm sorry. Like I'm gonna say this. I love Mike and Kate. Love the story came out. Blah blah. Yeah. I've said it 1,000 fucking times. Kate's awesome, and there ain't nothing personal against those two. And this is my opinion. They could think differently. If she comes out and says something differently one day, I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. I'll just tell you from my thing. Ethan didn't give one half-flying fuck about what happened with those two. Ethan only cared to shit on Ian. And I'll say it. Not to say that these two are liars. No. Everything they said was pretty much true. Like, let's just be fucking honest. Of course it was true. Why would they lie? But even if they did lie, Ethan would have believed every word that came out of their mouths. I mean, fucking Kate could have went on there, like, hypothetically, and said Anissa set fire to 16 hospitals with children in it. And Ethan would have believed it just to make them look bad. I shit you not. Yeah, I mean, I laugh at the pettiness shit, but I also will be real, it's unethical pettiness. Where it's like, it really is that Lex Luthor, a bunch of fucking flying monkeys in a goddamn pocket universe, making up a bunch of bullshit type goddamn pettiness, where you don't give a fuck. That's all he cared about. Fucking over Ian and Anissa. Which, great content for everyone else to laugh at, but in the long, grand scheme of things, it just thinks this shit like this is like, did you actually really care at all? Yeah, you paid $5,000 out of your pocket, which is chump change for you anyway, so it's like, great, but also, did you really care? I care. I give a fucking great fuck about it. What bothers me is, like, I don't have an issue to, I mean, granted, I'll always shit on Ian and Anissa for the hell of it, but that's because I genuinely am mad that people like that could exist where they would fucking sit there and act like they're activists, lie to your fucking face, and then fucking spurn people in their, spit in their face, people that try to help them along the way. That's just my nature. But motherfucker, you know, did you really care? Right. I don't think you did. And I'll just say it what it is. I don't think you did. I think you're full of shit. I think Ethan's been transparently full of shit for the last goddamn 5-6 years of his career anyway, so let's just be fucking honest. Duh. But what bothers me is, like, you know, it's when it happens to you, then you want to fucking have the world. And it's fine. The mentality of when it happens to you is for everyone. But don't act so self-righteous about it. It's what bothers me. The self-righteousness, the crusade act pisses me off. It's like, dude, you don't give two half shits. It's only just because you got wronged. And I wish you'd be honest about it. This whole copyright shit, it's for the... No, it's not. It's because you got wronged, dude. You're so transparent. Everyone knows it. And that's fine. I abso-fucking-lutely support that. Just wish you were more honest. Boo-boo.
The person, and I think we're doing God's work. The same way that you thought you were doing God's work when you doxed that person that was, finally not that person.
God, I hope that...
Woof. See, you sure they're stupid? This look like a bunch of stupid guys to you? Because they look smarter than you right now, bruh. Keeping a buck. I've been preach clown your ass on this. And you know what? It's an easy Hassan dunk on, to be honest with you. If I'm Hassan, I'm taking... Oh, wait, it's Hassan. He never watches anything. I forgot. God, how many dunks he'd probably have if he actually had any work ethic. Shit. He will never use this video because he would have to admit that he watches Abba and Preach. I would say Fresh and Fit, but Hassan's just a wannabe version of Fresh and Fit anyways. I mean, he's just Myron Gaines on the left wing anyways.
Man's life is ruined for this. I want this guy's life ruined. Are you kidding me?
Yup. Look, way to go, Olivia. Yup. Way to go. Y'all think I like this woman, really? You don't think I know what type of woman she is? She full of shit, bro. She full of shit. I know a snake when I see it. I knew she was full of shit. And what bothers me the most is I think a lot of them are. Except AB. I can't sell if AB is one of these motherfuckers. And even then, he was sitting there doing the same thing without any fact checking on that fucking Destiny shit that you guys did no fact checking on. Again. I mean, fucking hell, dude.
Oh, is this him?
Yeah, I would just be cautious.
That's not him.
You know, Dan, in this moment, for once in your goddamn life, I actually would have wished you would have done what any normal person would have said. Hey, guys, let's just stop doing this. This is just fucking dumb. But no. And the reason that this doxing shit gets on my nerves is because we have had a chance to dox people that really actually are verifiable scumbags. There's a situation where we could have done this on someone who actively threatened my friend's daughter. We still didn't do it out of our code and ethics. So when I tell you, and by the way, the whole situation was fucking stupid anyways. Did they mean the threat? Clearly not. They're just trying to fucking get reaction. That's not the point, though. Code and ethics. You went after someone that was the wrong guy anyways, and you didn't care. And you didn't even apologize for this complete, absolute misstep. It's absolute, like, just misfire. You didn't say anything.
Not 100% sure that.
Where's the apology from Dan, Olivia? Ethan especially. Right. But you want an apology for the snark shit, right? You want apologies from everyone else. You want Frogan to get on her knees and apologize. You want fucking Denims to get on her knees and apologize. Yeah, fuck them. I will forever not like them bitches. You think I like fucking Casey trying? I don't know what Casey trying to apologize for other than smoking too much weed. But you want apologies from them, right? You want Denims. You want that, right? You want Frogan. Nah, fuck you. Here's a middle finger. I don't think you deserve that. Because you're no better than they are, in my opinion. I don't see where you're better. Where's your apology for this, bro? Still waiting.
This is the right.
Where's your apology for Rob and Preach? You lied, slandered them, really. Nothing. Right. Nothing. But we got to feel bad for Ethan because he got fucked up. Yeah, I feel for your kids. Yes, I think it's horrible. Yes, it's fucking unwarranted. Yes, it went too far. But you know who were the first people to come out and say that shit? Abba and Preach. The people you never fucking said one word of an apology to. Shame on you. And I'm supposed to fucking sit here and not say this shit, right? I gotta come out like the rest of you fucking drama. Fucking gulpers. You fucking parasites to God. You fucking clowns. The Nicholas the Oreos of the world. That fat fuck. Goddamn fucking Pegasus. That goddamn idiot. I gotta fucking come out like you bitches, right? Get on my knees and talk about how this is wrong. How about this? Suck my balls. I don't fucking feel one bit sorry. You know what? Fuck around and find out. This is what happens when you fuck around and find out. Don't like what happens to you, huh, motherfucker? Now, imagine what that guy's life could have turned into because of what you did. Where's your remorse? Asshole.
Heard he's an Asian bodybuilder.
He definitely.
Still doxing, Olivia's still doxing the wrong guy. Love Olivia, by the way. Lovely girl. Lovely girl, by the way. She's doxing someone, an innocent person. But I bet you talked a whole bunch of shit about Hassan when he did that, right? 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 Come on. He definitely does music. His socials have been found. See? But we can't attack the crew of H3H3, guys. The mighty, the innocent crew. Here's a middle finger for you. Fuck you, too. I don't give a fuck. I can't believe this shit, dude. Like, almost gave them benefit of the doubt. And then it just all clicked for me. Fuck these people. And I know, like, this is all, you say it's all old news. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's old. You didn't learn from it. You're still doing the same shit. You actually actively went out and spread misinformation about the Destiny shit. And you got Olivia doing the same shit she always does. In the back, like the rest of these assholes. Going, oh, well, that means he knew she was a kid and he wanted it. No, stupid. No. I hope Destiny actually could take some lawsuits out against you motherfuckers, because, man, he might have a case, dog. No, he should shut the fuck up. I will. Mr. Esquire's right. You should probably shut the fuck up, Mr. Dumbfuck. Oh, don't think I like Destiny and all this. Don't worry, guys. I got something for you at the end of this video. A little bit of a treat. Don't worry.
Does music.
That account tweets
love
about.
to know that guy's real.
Yeah, love to know that guy's real name to ruin his life. The wrong guy. Your fans could have attacked the wrong guy and all this shit. They probably did.
Identity.
So basically, you sent your goons, your idiots, after the wrong guy, and you have never even apologized for it. Just like Hassan, Adolf, Epstein, Baby Oil, Diddy, Puff Daddy, Piker. Right. Fucking wow. What? How irresponsible. Did he send some guy's name? I think he sent some guy's information to the FBI too, right? I don't know about that. I didn't look into this. But I think he also did some shit like that. Ethan's done some real fucked up shit and never apologized for it. It's insane. I'm like, dude, if this was me, I would have fucking. Ooh, I'm not gonna say it because he might sue me, but let's just say, yeah, come into my life, motherfucker.
Well, we know his name is. We just don't know.
His name is. But again, that's.
Yeah, way to go, Dan. Awesome job, guys. Again, what the fuck?
Like,
It may not be the body.
one of the most common names you could.
If we find out that this guy is, can we ship him shit?
Oh my god.
I'm asking.
Person, you do that. Dox
Ooh, preach, brother. Preach on.
people, you did the whole thing.
Why is this called Preach Goes Nuts? No, this is Preach Says the fucking truth. This is Preach Said what we all need to be thinking. Claps for all y'all here, man. Let me share out this video right here. Absolutely, absolute dubs. Absolutely fucking perfect. Absolute dubs. Absolutely phenomenal.
Person, you do that. Dox people, you did this whole thing. Doxing people, right? No repercussion, no, not even a sorry about that.
Not even a sorry. Where's your apology, homie? You ain't got nothing to say? Nothing to say, girl? Right? Remember that motherfucker? While you're morally grandstanding on bitches? Come back, huh? Come back, huh? Come back to the seat. Come back to the table, brother. Sit down. Come back. Right. It's when it happens to you, though. Hey, fuck these people, dude. You know, I can't believe I almost gave this asshole the benefit of the doubt.
Because you were right. You were doing God's work. You were doing the thing. You were right.
Self-righteousness.
At some point, you said, would you be able to? And I said, no. I'm not talking to this person. Because that person.
So, this is a question posed by Abba. And I remember this. It's talked about sometimes, but Preach said this. So, Abba goes, and I think it was also about Hassan as well. He goes, could you talk to people like this? And Preach goes, no, I couldn't talk to people like this. I could not have a conversation with them. And he goes, why? Because they're disingenuous. Because they're very disingenuous. Because they don't have because they're bad faith. Bad faith. Ethan Klein is still bad faith. Ethan Klein hasn't learned anything. I really had high hopes. I really wanted to give Ethan the benefit of the doubt. And once again, Ethan still lets me down as a person because Ethan actually doesn't care. You know, say what you want, but Adam McIntyre was right. Now, was Adam McIntyre right for the right reasons? No, Adam McIntyre is a sleazy, spineless fucking weasel who doesn't give a shit about any morals or ethics. He's a loser. His fan base is full of losers. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit there and insult the entire fan base of H3H3. There are a lot of people in there who don't know any better. But I will say this, you guys have to fucking come to terms with some shit. You can't dispute that shit. And you know, I'm so sick of the whole fucking don't attack the crew bullshit. Fuck that. Your crew's culpable, motherfucker. They don't fact check. They don't fucking have any remorse for shit they do. I mean, you gotta live a fucking talking shit with dudes like Myron all day, right? Or whatever, having all these judgments. But you're out here, you have no remorse that you just doxed some guy that was the wrong guy. But I know y'all sat there and talked a whole shitload about Hassan doing that with the whole fucking BB gun situation. He's deranged. Ethan, you do the same shit. The only difference was you didn't carry a fucking BB gun to do it. But let's all act like that didn't happen. Let's all act like that unhinged bullshit didn't happen, that I didn't just fucking show that. Let's all act like you didn't slander several people, including Abba and Preach, that you have yet to apologize for. Absolute rubbish. Again, I am so tired of this shit. And all of you just sweeping for this crap, man. I have been doing and this is what I've been doing, so. Yeah, I comment sometimes, I make jokes in there, but really, I'm just watching all this shit for every perspective to see all the bullshit. And it's all the same shit. You all, like, just have such, like, tunnel vision where you don't want to call out the obvious crap in your face. Do I fucking wish that Gila will be a valid military target, guys? No. Do I think Ethan and Gila deserve to be targeted as Jewish people in the street? No. They don't deserve to be harassed. They don't deserve to be targeted. They don't deserve to have their fucking family targeted. Do I believe that they should be fucking, that their kids should be fucking targeted by CPS to be taken away from them? No. But here's some reality for you guys. They're extremely fucking rich. There will never be a time or day or place that CPS is ever a threat to them as long as they're decent parents. They have the money and lawyers to fucking sit there and laugh this shit out of court every time. There are people that I know that go through shit like this personally with CPS. I'm not going to speak on my experience, but let's just say I'm just not going to. But yeah. So maybe I don't have as much empathy as people think I do. Am I going to sit there and go, they deserve it? No, I'm not going to do the Destiny thing. No one deserves that shit. No one deserves that crap. But Destiny has a fucking great point about how hypocritical Ethan Klein is. Because Ethan Klein is hypocritical. And Ethan Klein doesn't have any fucking goddamn ethics as much as he thinks he does. Because he tries to portray all these ethics. But do you really have them, dude? Or are you just fucking that guy that really doesn't like when you get fucking shit on, so you go after them? You go after anyone that shits on you like Lex Luthor. Maybe that nickname is right. I mean, I know I'm not going to say the nickname from fucking Kino Casino, but maybe you are Lex Luthor. Maybe that's all you care about. Your petty ass bullshit. Because in reality, that's all I see with you. I don't think you're that big. I don't think you're that good of a guy at all. I think it's been proven. I think your whole crew can suck it too. Maybe fucking Case Strong a point. Maybe protection spells are needed. Maybe protection spells are needed from Dan. Lord knows I think that's true because Dan like kills every vibe in the show anyways.
It's disingenuous. But when it happens to you, you're like, oh my God, it happened to me. Of course, you just asked me.
No, you killed it. You killed it. You know, it's okay. You preached. Thank you for your sermon.
I'm done.
I'll say this. I think when it comes to anything related to child-related stuff, you guys should be really careful before you get online. Like, these are very serious claims, and you guys are just like shooting off the hip. Oh, this guy needles kid.
Yup. Shooting off the hip with literally no base claim. So let's go back into this. I want to watch this whole segment real quick before I call this a whole video. And then I'm going to play something nice for y'all. Because I don't want people to actually think I'm sitting here defending Destiny. Like, because I like Destiny. Because I really don't. My opinion on Destiny, and before I even show you the thing at the end, no matter what he does, he'll always be a fucking registered something to me. He should be a registered something to me, no matter what. And I'll show you why at the end of this video. Before that, though, let's watch this whole segment back to back here. I want to actually go through what's being said here.
Video. Gotta watch it on mute. Family and kids all over the place here in our house. He said, yes, ma'am. And then he said, if you can, give me a discreet vid of your little feets. But also, it's definitely doing a little age play here. Can I see your little feets? A secret video of your feet? Little feet? Okay, you guys ready?
Now, I'm not going to let him say the whole part without you guys having the greater context. They're trying to allege this is something involving an underage person, but this is with someone who's 26 years old.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, damn it. This pod. Excuse me, I can't keep my fucking phone up right. Yo, fuck this phone, bro. Straight up. Sorry. Y'all my phone here. Daily occurrence, by the way. Let's go again. But yeah, again, 26 years old. 26. Far cry from minor, people. Far cry.
So when they see little feet, they're just attributing to the fact that Destiny's talking to like a child or something like that, or someone who's underage, but it's a 26-year-old woman.
She says to him, my parents are super, super strict. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't go there. Don't talk to me. So when you're like, oh, my parents don't let me do anything fun. It's like, oh, you're a kid. His response is this, and I will read it verbatim. He says, well, fuck. It would be so hot to drive you home from a date and make you me off in the car. I'd love to send you inside your parents' house after making you swallow a full load from me.
See how disingenuous the whole crew is about an entire situation that is quite literally. Sorry, just brain farted. Like, quite literally about a 26-year-old woman. Now, you can still cringe at it, fine. But, like, the other way they're disingenuous about, this is what I'm talking about. You don't, this is just ridiculous, bro.
He knew she was a child and liked.
He knew he was...
No, Olivia, no. Again, see what I mean? I don't like Olivia. She's a fucking goddamn disingenuous person. You're lying. No, stupid. It's not. Again, we don't attack the crew. No one's attacking them, but we can't criticize them. We can't call them out for their bullshit. The crew's innocent, like they're fucking helpless children. Like, I fucking hate this goddamn shit. And fucking YouTube sucks, man. Social media is so gay. Like, you people have no idea what like repercussions are for the bullshit you say, because you're all a bunch of stupid fucking internet personalities, and that's all you'll ever be. And that's why you have no social responsibility. I just can't believe so many people look up to you assholes. That's why the world's so stupid right now. You guys look up to the wrong things, man.
As a child and like that. Mind you, this is a 26-year-old. And people are like, well, what kind of 26-year-old lives with their parents? Immigrants. A lot. I know girls in their 30s.
First of all, that has nothing. There are a lot of people that live with their parents or live at home or whatever, and they can have a lot, and they can have a career. You don't know the situation. That's just retarded. Second of all, again, who cares? Like, this does not prove anything. This conversation does not show a context of anything. It's just a conversation and it has little context. And you ran with the idea that this is a child. Huh. Okay. It's not like the Vow situation that actually showed, of course, where the context was. It's not like the Vow thing that showed where the context was and actually did allude to this person being underage because they kind of said it. And the fact that Vow himself said it. No, there's no context to this.
They're not allowed to leave their parents' house. Even though they go to Miami and they be and fucking, they don't leave their parents' house until they're married.
I left at 24. My sister left at 32.
So, let's go to Destiny's response. Stephen Bennell III. He's a good name. Almost everything in this DM is wrong. Willie Mack is running cover because he wants to get in with the boys again. And Ethan is trying to distance himself from me. I have no kitty stuff on my computer. I've complied with my legal obligations for my court case. The 60 gigs of screenshots was related to a claim that the Rose person made, someone whose name and birth date have yet to be reliably confirmed. Ethan is literally reading off revenge porn leaks of mine and giggling like a regarded child for DMs that had absolutely nothing to do with the Rose leak. Rose is the alleged underage person. Any reference to grape or was literally in the context of DMs with a 26-year-old British woman. I've never DM'd Rose in my life, on IG specifically. Then, Destiny, he adds a little part at the end. I think Peterson was right. You and Gila deserve all the CPS calls for the dog shit eating claims and everything else. You deserve zero sympathy from anyone else on the internet when you're so quick to turn around and rely on the same snark shit that's been plaguing you for years as soon as you think it's beneficial.
He has a point, like I said. So that's the full context with that, just in case. And now for the piece de resistance. I know everyone thinks that I might be sweeping for Destiny in this video. I hate everyone in this situation. Hassan's the most hateable person in this situation. No matter what, Hassan is a slow, dim-witted imbecile who basically panders to dumber, fucking ill-informed, and basically just sad kids, man. Just losers. He just basically panders to losers who don't have friends or people that actually care about them. And Hassan is just a clown. But H3H3, I just want you guys to know, there's no good guy in this situation. And this once again proves that point. But just so there's no hard feelings, check this out.
And he has openly admitted that it was sexual assault. I would say that in my streaming career in the past, totally publicly, I completely and totally assaulted a girl on stream before for fucking 5 minutes or whatever. I got super fucking drunk and was grabbing her fucking breast the entire time. Later, Destiny has attempted to downplay his actions here by tweeting, "I was drunk off my ass, literally for the first time in my life." And he said that at the time, he didn't understand how bad it was, but now, looking back years later, he understands that it was reprehensible behavior. And at the time, I figured, oh, well, we're gonna fuck anyway, it doesn't matter, she's chill or whatever, I'm drunk, it doesn't matter. At the time, I'm thinking, oh, it's not a big deal. But, looking back, I'm okay, wait, this is, really, really, really reprehensible behavior. But if you go back and watch the clip, immediately after assaulting her, he says, "Listen, I'm gonna apologize to you so much tomorrow." Listen, I'm gonna apologize to you so much tomorrow. Why would you need to apologize to her tomorrow, Destiny? Is it maybe because you understood that what you were doing was wrong? To me, this shows that even in his incredibly drunk state, he knew that what he was doing is wrong. And obviously, being drunk does not absolve you of your actions. Otherwise, we wouldn't criminalize drunk driving. You've come here to this stream to defend drunk drivers to me. This is a common tactic with Destiny where he'll half take accountability for something, but half try to downplay it by saying, "Oh, I was so drunk at the time. Oh, I didn't understand how bad it was at the time." But I'm calling bullshit. You understood that what you were doing was bad, even back when you did it, because you were an adult, not a baby. According to this woman, Destiny has never directly apologized to her, even though she would like him to. She acknowledges that he has indirectly apologized on his stream, but my question is, did he apologize on his him doing it, and
Am I really a Destiny sweeper? Or am I just a guy saying what I feel and see? Listen, the problem with all these streamers is they're all the same. Alright, like, I'm not a fan of any of them. I just watch different perspectives to get a genuine feel of the layout, and also just to kind of see what everyone, just to kind of get the puzzle pieces, because it's all a puzzle piece at this point, because all these people don't do research. Like, I tried watching Nux, and it's horrible. Nux does, like, no research. I don't know what he's talking about and what he's saying. He's doing all this political stuff, and he's doing like go to real political shit when it comes to Hassan. I will keep it a buck. Buddy, if that's the case, then we're all cooked, because you are one of the worst researchers I've ever seen in my entire life. But that's actually not even the case, because you don't do any research anyway, so I can't even call you a researcher. Tectone is... The problem with Tectone is he has this high and mighty view of himself, and it's why it turns people off. The problem is Tectone has this idea that everyone hates him because he tells the truth, when in reality it's because his personality is annoying as shit. We get it, dude. You're a loud and boisterous guy. Congratulations. You're not the only guy in America that says what the fuck is on his mind. You think you're the only motherfucker without impulse control. Bitch, I am impulse. I am a lack of impulse control. I say shit that you've been saying for the last 6-7 years. Only difference is I probably say a lot more meaner shit than you ever could think of, because I'm an asshole. Like, it's shit like that. I just look at them and it's so annoying. But I watch all of them to get that different perspective, because it's all a giant puzzle piece, and you want to make sure you exactly know why you have the issues you do with all these streamers. Anyone could sit there and watch a few seconds of a streamer and say, wow, Osmongold's just a fucking douchebag. He sucks. He's just sued because he stinks. And then it's like, okay, great, but you only watched a few seconds. I could sit there and say anything about Tectone, and that's just a few seconds. But if I actually sit there and watch these streamers and get a genuine feel, well, at least I know now why I don't like these motherfuckers, or why I have the issues that I do. And when it comes to H3H3, what I've noticed is I don't think he gives a shit about anything but his own ego. And at the end of the day, that's just the fucking bottom line of the truth. Now, granted, I don't give a fuck about any of these people regardless. Their well-beings, their lives, or anything. I don't care. Fuck them. They don't pay my bills. They don't give me raises. They don't matter to me. None of them matter. They're pointless. They're useless. They're just not anything to me. But that's just me, and possibly anyone else that has a brain on this shit. I also want to just say that maybe instead of everyone sitting here trying to take sides in the situation, maybe just sit back and watch it. Listen, dude, like, all these guys doing sleeping for Ethan, but not willing to call off this shit is insane. Is not call off the shit that Ethan's done is insane to me. Now, granted, the whole excuse is, well, we've called out the dumb shit he's done in the past. That's great, but you have to understand it's a little bit fucking hypocritical, because Ethan never apologized for the shit that you guys called him out for in the past. Again, there's no apology for what he did to Ab and Preach. No apology. You lied. You told your audience and then misrepresented to your audience that Abba and Preach were a bunch of, like, red-pilled douchebags that disrespected women, apparently, because they just defended Fresh and Fit, when you don't even know the context of what they were defending them for, when in reality, they shit on Fresh and Fit more than anyone on the internet. You basically try and dox. Actually, you did dox. You doxed some dude that was innocent over nothing. Olivia and Ethan, like, doxed the dude. And we're also supposed to just forget about that, right? No. It's a bad thing you did. You should apologize for it. You should honestly, I hope you would have privately apologized to this man that you wronged, and then publicly apologize for your actions. But you didn't do that. You didn't do any of that. It's like, dude, it's hard to fucking sit here and feel like so terrible and all this shit. I can't really feel much for you, dude, because at the end of the day, Destiny, unfortunately, has a point. Even despite the fact that Destiny's a piece of shit, as referenced by what I just showed you. If you guys want more content on this, I suggest finding someone else. This is the last thing I speak on this situation. But to completely be honest with you, I don't feel much sympathy for anyone involved in all this. And I'll tell you this fucking right now. I think it's a little funny that you talk all this shit about Ethan and Ian and fucking Anissa. Granted, I have no respect or care for those two losers. Ian and Anissa are clowns who did stab you in the back and who did fuck you over. But, Ethan, let's be real. Are you really that much better than them? Are you? Because I gotta press X to doubt on that. I just don't see it.